Gun violence in this country is an epidemic, and it's an international embarrassment.
US President Joe Biden looking beyond the pandemic to one of America's deadliest problems that claimed more than 39,000 lives in 2019.
Gun deaths here in the United States are admittedly a fraction of the more than 500,000 lives lost to COVID-19 in this country. The government launched Operation Warp Speed to save lives by developing vaccines at an unprecedented pace. And yet there's no warp speed for gun control.
Even so, Biden is taking action after the latest spate of mass shootings, this time in Colorado and Georgia.
Every day in this country, 316 people are shot every single day. 106 of them die every day. Our flag was still flying at half staff for the victims of the horrific murder of 8 primarily Asian American people in Georgia, when 10 more lives were taken in a mass murder in Colorado. You probably didn't hear it, but between those two incidents, less than 1 week apart, there were more than 850 additional shootings.
Biden has issued executive orders on so-called ghost guns, assembled from separate parts with no traceable serial number and requiring no background checks. The Justice Department will also regulate stabilization braces, devices that can effectively turn a pistol into a more accurate rifle, used by the alleged perpetrator of last month's Colorado massacre.
Everybody get down, get down, get down, get down.
And it was another component that became synonymous with the deaths of 58 people in Las Vegas in 2017. The Trump administration banned bump stocks after the Las Vegas killer used one to modify his semi-automatic gun so it could fire continuously into the crowd below his hotel room.
But even that one ban for one single component is now under threat. That's after an appeals court ruled that another court should have blocked the legislation. Gun advocates are celebrating, though it may ultimately fall to the US Supreme Court to decide.
If Biden's executive orders are also subject to legal battles, he's looking for help in Congress for 2 ambitious aims.
We should also ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country.
He also wants to pass a nationwide law preventing those who pose a danger from acquiring guns. But this kind of legislation would likely need a 2/3 Senate majority, and that requires persuading Republicans who've traditionally opposed gun control to help Democrats.
Every time there's a shooting, we play this ridiculous theater.
And amid this renewed focus on gun control, there's growing pressure for an end to the police using military-grade weapons, following a year of protests over the deaths of African Americans at the hands of law enforcement. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.